them from, so that we'll be able to check them from neck up, so that we provide solution to their own neck down, and
Wow.
to be able to find way to leg forward.
Wow. Can we know who just spoke now? Who spoke now? Is that Mommy Dr. Mrs. Adewoye? Who spoke
It's
now?
Mrs. Atinuke.
No.
Okay.
Evangelist Atinuke.
Okay, I trained you before. Okay, your voice sounds like Adewoye's voice. Yes. Who learned anything new? Who learned something since Monday till now? Madam Patience G, any new lesson? Ashley Oni, you've been regular face.
What I learned is that an octopus therapist should be able to leave his or her presence.
Wow.
To while the person may leave your presence, but it wouldn't have left you. Something would have made an impact.
Wow.
There would have been a connection between you and that person.
Okay. Individual connection. You leave a deposit that does not leave the person.
Yes.
That makes the person to keep looking for you.
Yes.
Over time. Wow, that's exciting to note. What again? Yes, any other contribution in the house? Lessons learned so far.
We also learn about no dull moments. We have to provide solution with fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
No dull moment with your clients.
Yes.
Providing solution with fun.
And you will know what to do at every given situation.
You are not stranded. You are not saying, let me go home and check. Can you talk to me later and all of that? Wow. That's exciting to note. Okay. It's like we're hearing women alone, apart from Daddy. So who is the man there who wants to speak to us about the lessons learned so far? Anybody? Who has learned something?
Yes, good evening, doctor.
Good evening, ma'am.
I let us know about the octopus.
Yes.
That the expansions I have within will fully give expression outside.
If you are very close to a radio, please, can you move away from that place? It's giving us
close to your
disturbing fact.
You told us that every one of us has a depth.
Okay.
We have knowledge, we have documents, we have things we can share.
Except that we cannot see your face, Madam Chioma. I guess you are the one speaking.
You want to see my face?
Of course. Yoruba people say, na for I talk thee. Yes. We're listening. Thank you very much. Now we are seeing your face.
Video camera.
Yes, we're listening to you, man. Okay, everything have disappeared. Mama BHA, you want to say one or two things? We can't hear your voice again. Is she still with us?
Yes, I am.
Yes, we're listening to you.
Okay. I was saying that as an octopus coach or therapist,
Yes.
that we should be unique, original,
Okay.
adding to what Dr. Bishop said, that when you finish with clients,
Yes.
they may leave the environment, but they will not forget you because you
Wow.
left a great deposit in their heart.
Wow, you made an impact.
And you discourage us from working like herbalists.
How does herbalist work? Tell us. You want to tell us so that we will know how not to work like herbalists?
Their attention is temporary.
Temporary.
A little here, a little there. They are not thorough.
They are not thorough too.
They end up instilling fear in you.
Intimidation. 3.
Instead of bringing out the solution that you need permanently and positive.
Okay. And then they offer one-off service.
One-off service, okay.
One-off.
One time, okay.
Oh, okay. Who has spoken with me now? Who spoke all this to me?
Choma Adlin Honor.
You have just won a gift now. I'm going to give you one of my best sellers.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I have two books to give out online. So who is talking to me again? You thrilled my mind. You just want a book.
Wow.
I'm going to give you a book of how not to walk into sudden collapses and all of that. You will enjoy that book.
Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor. AGK or her, any contribution? Reverend George, any contribution? Chukudi Ono. Madam BHA. Okay, you are in the hospital.
Yeah, that's Chukudi talking.
Okay, sir.
You know, by Monday we started with differences, trying to distinguish a therapist and a coach.
Yes, sir.
That was the fundamental thing mentioned upon. And then saying that a therapist is in intervention.
Yes, sir.
And then while the coach is higher education and try theoretical. And when it comes to a therapist, we are talking about finding solution, expanding, while the coach is after the theoretical aspect of it.
Okay.
The third thing we talk about in therapist is evidential. And then while the coach is solution focused and in his approach. Then the fourth is the therapist is licensed. Also the trying also in the part of the coach, he helps individual to achieve their goal. But the therapist is formal and detailed in whatever he's doing. And while the coach, sorry, that is
you have tried very well. You have just won a book too. So after the class, send to me for your book.
I wanted to answer.
Okay, answer, but I'm giving out the two books for today. Oh, yeah, answer, Triumph.
All about we that we first spoke. The first people that spoke did not get any book, Doctor.
Okay, how many people spoke?
Everybody won't get book.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to give the book free to people who spoke and people who did not speak.
Okay, thank you,
All
sir.
right, that's a good one.
For the fact that
I'll
you
write it
attended.
down. I'm part of those that
Thank
So
you.
I'll
Thank you,
just,
doctor.
I'll put the book on the group for everybody to download. Yes. So
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for your investment and then for your time. And I shall always say, you will surely, see the reward. It might take some minutes, but you will surely see the rewards in our lives.
thank
So
you.
what I picked from what you have been teaching us for the few days is this was Talk With Me, no grocery.
No grocery strategy. Wow.
Operating from your no grocery strategy, the point place where you are in your deep sea, and that means that you are deeply seated in knowing what to do.
Wow.
Okay, assessing this challenge and bringing the solution to the person, and going further to equally use that person's sample space to win others into what you are doing. And today, I had a call. I had a call from the District 1 Education in Lagos State. There's a teacher that had a problem.
Yes.
There was a teacher that had a problem, and they called us to come and look at the teacher and see how we can help him.
Yes.
And to God be all the glory, from all that I've learned from you, I set everything into ball rolling. I equally gave him a diagnostic test, okay, to know his concepts, his depths, his analysis. We did a SWOT analysis with him also. So the whole thing is that's just that we're giving glory to God because we're equally receiving testimony. Instead of this guy being sent out of teaching, okay, he went back there today and he wrote some things. He wrote 16 things about himself and what he wants to achieve in that particular platform. And to God be the glory, we're seeing results. And lastly, doctor, you mentioned making money with manners.
Yes.
Wait, okay, so is it possible to add another hem to it, making 4 hem?
In fact, the M is 10. I only limited.
Okay.
Or add your own, let's get to hear you.
Okay, making money with manners, from mess.
Good. Okay, yours will be number 11. There are 10 M's in that.
Okay.
When I package you on a personal note, then we'll get you to just flow with that, and then you can use it on the pivotal note. Today we have a very fantastic stuff there. But why am I hearing myself? Can you see my screen?
Yes.
We are going to discuss the empire of a coach or therapist. Every coach or therapist has an empire. You are an emperor, you have an empire, and people relate to you, relate with you to get the best that you have and can offer. Now, I don't know what you are reading. What can you read on the screen? Can you see anything? I want to be sure.
Deliverable for you.
Deliverables for you.
Deliverable for you. Behavioral framework.
Okay.
Discussion on the 5T model.
Yes, so we're going to discuss the empire of a therapist or coach. He has both a stationary and mobile empire. Every coach or therapist have a stationary empire and a roving one, a mobile one. And he must keep the two and work the two. on a very critical note. He must walk the two, keep the two, operate the two. Why he can be centrally located, is also mobile. It can easily be accessible online, offline, and on-site. Madam BHA says, as a behavioral health therapist, you are a disruptor. I like that. You disorganize to reorganize. Wow. You are the one to rock the boat. Behavioral therapists are needed in all areas of life. In Abuja now, I want to train 150 behavioral therapists. So if you are in Abuja, say I. So if you are in Abuja, I want to give you an incentive and to train 150 behavioral therapists and to place them in various places. When the likes of Triumph Abaton has been packaged and trained by me, then we will use him to raise 100 or 3,000 behavioral therapists in Lagos. Those of you in Enugu, Europe, wherever you are, once I'm through with your personal packages, then you can hit the ground running. We show you how to do it, and you raise orders. That's the essence of the octopus strategy. Octopus manifest you, multiply you, materializes you. When you are octopus, you go great. You become an institution. People drink into you because you are connected to your deep sea. You carry a flow and you distribute yourself upon various floors. Wherever you face, you are a gift. People like being around you. 3,000 doable. It's doable. We can even do 10,000 if you have the energy. Because when you go octopus, what you say to one, you say to all. We just build the necessary frameworks, back it up with very good structure, great strategy, and a unique style of operation. When you are octopus as a therapist, that's what people see. They say, wow, your own is unique. I just came out of a very laudable office now in Nigeria, here in Abuja. And the boss said, your own way, your own style is unique. And that's a commendation I just got now. So you operate uniquely. So how do you benchmark the behavioral frameworks of the 5T model? So please take a sheet of paper or two. We are going to do it practical and be very real so that you will know from here, am I a coach? Am I a therapist? Do I have what it takes? And from there, I'll begin to engage with you next week, one-on-one, online, if you are not in Abuja, to package you to become your best self as a coach or a therapist or both. I want to coach you to also become therapist where you can handle cases. You heard Triumph now. He used our strategy and got results. Coach will show you, oh yeah, go this way, go that way, go this way. I went there before. But when you are draining and leaking, coach may not even see it. The therapist will say, hey, the speed at which you are going, something is wrong. Let's do behavior invasion. Before you do behavior invasion for people out there, I want to do it for you in here. Please be very sincere in answering all the questions. Don't impress me, please. You score 2/100, rate yourself 2/100 so that we know where to start with you when I begin your packaging on a very critical note. Don't impress me at all. So, we're going to show you how it works and all of that. I want to test you for behavioral modification at home. And I told you, you do 3 basic things when you modify behavior through critical engagement. 1, you explore. Can you say explore? Yeah, I'm not hearing you. Let me ask you to unmute. Can you say explore?
Explore.
Explore.
There's nothing you do that you cannot do exploration. Exploration is not just about solid minerals. It's about the soft spots of people's life, in the good, the bad, and the ugly. You can explore. A coach cannot explore, but a therapy does. You dig deep. You explore using people's mind, emotions, feelings, persuasions, passion, and action. Doctor, how is it done? You will learn it. I can invade into your mind and show you what I see there. Because out of the abundance of the heart, what happened?
The mouth speaks.
The mouth speaks.
So for the fact that you are speaking something out of your mouth, it means it has a deposit somewhere, a reservoir somewhere. And as a man thinks,
So he is.
So is he.
so the content of your thought can be known through the thought that is expressed. So in behavioral modification, you explore into people, the good, the bad, and the ugly. The adult, the adolescent, the toddler, the youth, the premature, whoever, you can explore. And then when you explore, you don't presume, you don't assume, you express, you show in lucid language what you see inside, the behavior, the attitude, the trend analysis, root cause analysis, the behavioral profile, a zigzag aggregation of your client, how they have gone through. You show them their structural deviation, their structural definition. And you say, Madam, you have veered off your original person 3 times. You will say, no wonder. The load on my head, doctor. You are telling the truth. How are you able to come at this through critical engagement? You explore, you express, for the purpose of what? Establishment. The 3E model. When you do it like that, then you are a therapist. You are creating intervention. I taught some of you the Uduak model. Apology to Lady Uduak in the house. When you become branded and you are able to find your pitch, you have a unique identity as a therapist or coach. You have definite authority, unbeatable integrity, apt productivity, and punct optimality. Call what? The Uduak model. I want to raise so many Uduak out of this class later on so that you can be the best for your best as you modify behavior across Africa. How many of us are mental health coach or therapists in the house? How many? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. All right, for me. Or you like to be a mental health coach or therapist? How many? Okay, good. 2 people. Okay. Mental health therapist. See, life is more than mental health. Mental health is just one faculty. In fact, mental health does not stand alone. I'm into deep psychotherapy as a coach and as a therapist. And I have seen that many issues around mental health are emotionally integrated. Let me shock you. The emotion of a man determines how well the man is. Not even the physical body. Not the mind. The emotion. The energy. Emotion. Emotion is the force of life. Some of you will be branded after customized training with me as emotional coach. Some of you will be branded mental health therapist. Some of you spiritual coach or therapist. Some of you will be branded in the name of what you are passionate about. Show me your passion and I will show you your flow and create the flow for you in packaging. So we're doing this roundabout Africa to engage societies, help people to be their best self. So everyone, your hand this way. Are you ready? Say with me today, I will always check up from the neck up.
I will always
I
check
will always check up
from the neck up.
In order to be sure I am good neck down.
In
in
order
order
to
to
be
be
sure
sure
I'm
that
good
I
neck
am good
down.
neck down.
And when I am good neck down,
And when
When
I'm
I'm
good
good
neck
neck
Good
down,
neck
down,
down,
I will be great leg forward.
I
I
will be
will be
great leg
great
forward.
leg forward.
I will not only check myself neck up,
I
I
I
will
will
not
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 only
only
check
only
check
check
myself
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 neck up,
neck up.
by this training and packaging, I will check other people neck up.
by
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 this
training
this
and
training and
packaging, I
training
check
packaging.
and
other
I will check
people
packaging,
other
neck
I
up.
will
people
be
neck
able to
up
check other people neck up.
To be sure they are good neck down.
To be
to
To
be
be
sure
sure
they
sure
are
that
that
good
they
they
are
are
neck
good
good
down,
neck
neck
down,
down,
so that they can be great leg forward.
so
so
that
that
they
they
so
can
that
be
can
they
be
can
great
be
neck,
great
leg
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 forward.
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 In the critical area of my passion,
In
In
the
the
in
critical
critical
the
area
area
of
of
my
my
passion,
passion,
as I get trained and equipped,
as I
as
get
I
I
get
get
trained and
trained
equipped,
and
trained.
equipped,
I'm going to begin to check people neck up.
I
I'm
I'm
begin
going
going
to
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 check
begin
begin
to
people
to
check
neck
check
up.
people
people
neck up
neck up,
To be sure they are good neck down,
To be
to
to
be
be
sure they
sure
are
they
sure
good
are
they
neck
are
good
good
down,
neck
neck
down,
down,
so that they can be great leg forward.
so that
so
they
so
can
that
that
be
they
they
can
can
be
great
be
great.
leg
great
forward.
leg forward.
Therefore, from today,
Therefore,
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 from
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 today,
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 I will package to manage without damage.
I
I
will
I
will
will
package
package to
to
package
manage
that
manage
without
without
manage
damage.
damage.
without garbage.
So help me God.
So
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 help me
help
help
me
God.
me
God.
God.
I have just led you to make an oration now as a priest of Saba Resources and a priest of psychotherapy across the African clime. So let's go into today. Take a sheet of paper, as I have my own, your name on top, and your WhatsApp number and location. Name, WhatsApp number, location, and occupation. Because I will mark it and send it back to you. Then you will know where you are as a therapist, as a coach, and then see your gap, loophole, and vacuum. So that when I begin your packaging in earnest, we will start from there. We'll block all those gaps, all those loopholes, and all those vacuums. And you can be your best self, given who you are, for what you do, and what you want to do. You may not need to share your sheet because you are going to do many. You can snap it to me. Sylvester, I can see you showing all of us how that without shots you can share. So put your name on top, location, WhatsApp number, and occupation. If you have passion, put it there for me. It will be an easy work to build you around your passion. I'm so passionate about behavioral health, mental health, that it doesn't take me by accident to answer questions, to do intervention programs, and to help people, package societies, organizations. They say, doctor, please, we have so and so program. What can you do for us? Oh, immediately, I give them suggestions. They say, oh, we like this. Come and do it. You create services when you become a coach or therapist. Create services for people to enjoy, not for fun or free, but for a fee. And through that, you are solving problems and engaging the critical mass. So the empire of a coach and therapist is very critical. For the sake of those of you who were not here when we ran this, let me just repeat it a bit. What is an empire? It is a spatial arena where your jurisdiction, or a jurisdiction where your influence is felt as a coach, as a therapist. They'll just know that, oh, coach so and so has come here. Your influence is seen, experienced, and felt, and people are happy for it. They catch it, they feel it, they are both taught and caught, and they are taught, they also catch the lessons. So it is a psychosocial empire where we see appreciation, penetration for the much needed contribution. Your empire contains 4 apparatus. 1, your internal framework. What is the structure around your workspace? Who is with you? If there's an event now and they say, coach, please, we have 5,000 people now needing your service. What do? You run helter and skelter. Where you have structure, even if you don't have provision for 5,000, you can always make up and mark up at the same time. Because your structure will bring other people to relate with you and to respond to you appreciably. So you have an internal framework where there's a nexus between your ability, reality, and the activity that you want to do. And that defines your responsibility scope. Then you have your connectivity intact, your content, your container, and of course, the context that you want to create or external framework. Then you are continuously learning and growing so as to keep pace with best global practices. I've been into places where I have other colleagues, psychotherapists, mental health expert work, and they seem to like my own more. They say, what? Doctor, your own is practical. You didn't just tell us theory. You engaged us. And the best way to modify behavior is by critical engagement. Write it now, everybody. The best way to modify behavior is by what? Critical engagement. A people you engage, you can influence. And the people you can influence, you can modify their behavior. This is not motivational speaking. This is not materialistic tendency, but your capacity to invade into people and help them love what they see and like at the same time what they have not seen, which you are making them to see as a coach or therapist. Then number 4, your capacity for cross-pollination. Share notes. I consult for hospitals, psychotherapical hubs, rehab centers. I refer cases, they refer cases to me. You know what we do? We compare notes. Today now, as a follow-up from my office, there's a guy I put in one rehab center, care center in Abuja, and I was talking with the medical doctor there. Okay, what are you serving him? What's the impact assessment? And we're talking at that note. Oh, why not serve this? He said, well, because of the side effect of this and that. And you see, you are charged when you are speaking with your own colleagues and all of that. You communicate, you are lively, you are fresh. Some of you now, after this training to your 20th strength, until I announce the next training, you just go and hide your book inside one drawer and say, Kai, I enjoy Dr. Komolafe. The essence is not for you to enjoy me. Go out there and serve
practical
humanity. Can you hear what Triumph said? He solved problems. He intervened in a teacher's life because he's passionate about teachers. He wants to see that teachers are well taken care of all over the world, with Africa being his template, while Nigeria is pilot project, and Lagos, the epicenter. I hope you will pay me for this advert, Triumph. So what are we?
Sure, sir.
Very critical. Create your empire. The empire you don't create does not make you. Don't wait for the outside to make you. Create empire first. Empire is an ecosystem where you can be related with, and can be taken serious. You come to Abuja now and you come to Cyber Resources, you will see my little empire there and how I do things. You will see structures and framework on ground so that you know that you are meeting a professional and not a herbalist. So now look at surface diagnosis. The word diagnosis should send a picture to your mind that you operate in a diagonal. So some of you will be interested to become a therapist like me and even take it beyond me. When you hear the word diagnosis, it is from there you have diagonal. It came out of diagonal. So the therapist diagonal or coach is this. One is a specialist. Two, having known his onions as a specialist, he is able to appreciate a situation he meets or that meets him or her. And then three, he builds up his own strategy to be able to meet up with the situation at the same level by creating what? Interventions and solutions. So can you see? From up to down and from down to up. It devolves competency down, giving the strategy required to connecting what? Solution to situation. Everybody, what is this in my hand? What is this?
Glasses.
Your spec, your glasses.
Only two people spoke. Only Dr. Karenwe and Ono spoke. What is this in my hand? Am I sure you
Your
are
glasses.
Glasses.
Your glasses.
Your spectacle.
Your spec.
Thank you. So from today, as a coach or therapist, your spectacle to view any case that comes to you, either by providence or by proxy, is this diagnosis template. You must wear it all the time. I'm a specialist. What is this situation? What is the strategy I need to create solution to be at par with the situation? That is the diagonal for all diagnoses. Where it is not like this, your prognosis will be wrong. For example, you are not a specialist, you are a quack. You're already wearing a speck of quackery.
Quackery.
How will you analyze the situation? In a very quack order. However, the strategy you will use will also be flopped because you are serving the wrong thing. However, your solution, so it must go that order. Always work this class to do diagnosis. Where you are not sure, please interact, converse, communicate. Have you seen medical doctors? When they are handling cases, there's usually one small room inside. They will tell the patient, madam, please just a minute, just a minute. They won't tell you they are confused. They will tell you they are putting two and two together. They enter that one small room and pick one small phone and speak with a consultant. And then they will speak their medical jargons to each other. Have you done biopsies? Have you done this? What did you get? What's the scale? What's the rating and all of that? Say, okay, do this, okay. The reason why you do this and all that. They are cross-pollinating. And you know, I've had all kinds of experiences. I won't tell you most of them here because not all of us are passionate about this work. Some people, because of the money they will make, they say, if I tell him now, that means I will share part of the money with him. Why not make meaning first and leave the issue of money and get the best solution out for your client than to just presume and assume just because you don't want to share resources? That is not a therapist. That is not a coach. You can see me devolving all kinds of competence for free. So if I gave you for free, then what have you received? What do you have that you have not received? Very vital. So that is your goggle from today. Wait, let this be in you all the time, even as it is in me. Then you will not mistake. You can even draw it each time you are meeting a case. Apart from drawing it on your mind, take a sheet of paper and draw 2 triangles, one facing up, the other one facing down. Check yourself as a specialist. Have I developed competencies to bridge between solution and situation? And then what is the strategy undercutting it as a specialist? No assumption here. We work. And it works everywhere. In religious circles, in every other circles, it works. So let's go to the 5T model of behavioral modification on a customized appeal. Now, what do I mean by a customized appeal? You are going to turn the searchlight towards yourself now. As I explain these things to you, you just think inside and say, with what doctor is saying now, this is where I am. This is who I am. 5T model of behavior modification strategy. The first T is teaching or training, which is education. You must educate your client. Your client should hear you and take lessons. Short one. He must come to awareness over his state, his situation from you. He must know so that he can flow with you. So, question number 1. Mention 3 areas you are passionate about teaching or training. I will also be doing my own here and be exposing myself to you so that you can write your own and send to me. 3 areas. We are now on teaching. You must teach something. You say you are a pastor. Yes, you teach. Oh, you are a commerce person. You teach. You are an entrepreneur. You teach. You are a teacher. You teach first. You explain in your area of passion. So 3 areas: teaching, under teaching, or training. Teaching for one, training for many, or for one over some certain clusters. 3 areas I am passionate about teaching. 1, I'm passionate in teaching people to know their personal distinction. 2, I'm passionate about teaching people wholeness and total wellness. Don't say because I'm saying it, you just pick my own. That means you are not original. You are a photocopy. Maybe I should not be saying my own so that you can be original. Because some of you will say, oh, I like what he is doing. Let me repeat him. Don't repeat me. Be yourself. You can borrow leaf, but don't become another person's leaf. So number 3, what am I passionate about teaching? Potential. Have you written your own? Question number 2. Why are you keen about the 3 above? Number 1, I'll just answer this number 1 and say it publicly so that you will know that what I'm teaching you now is what I am doing. And if I can do it, you can do it better. So, question B under teaching says, why am I keen about these 3 things above? 1, I don't want people to be fake. I hate fake people. 2, why I'm teaching on wholeness, potential, and what have you. I want people to be original and heavy.
Wow.
And then 3, why I'm doing this, teaching this, I want people to be balanced. All right. I hope you are writing your own. Don't mimic me, oh. You can't be James Komolafe, oh. Then question number C. Mention the gaps you want to fill up in those three. Gaps to be filled up. 1, personal evaluation. Gap. Want to fill it up. People call themselves what they are not. So I have a facility to find out who they are originally. 2, wellness gap. 3, potential deficit gap. Write your own. Now I'm through with my 5T model. The first T on teaching or training. Show me your own, everybody. What have you written? Show me your own. See my own on teaching. Raise your own. Good. Dixie. Good. Atinuke Kings. Chukudiono, where is your own? If you don't stand up for something, you are likely to fall for everything. Judge Any, where is your own? Uduak Augustine, yes. Caroline Ajasa, good. Yes, Dr. Carol, we good. Now, what are we doing now? I'm doing behavioral invasion for you. I'm entering into your mind through your thoughts. Can you see how it works? Good. Mr. Chukudi, have you shown me your own? Madam Patient, you are just smiling alone. Show me your own. Have you written something?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Can we? Hello, sir. Please.
Yes.
Can we, is it possible to go to the question again?
So go through the question again. So let's go
Yes,
through
sir.
it. You need to get it. Let's go through the questions again.
Sorry, freezer. Freezer.
So look at the questions again. It's on teaching now. There is 5T model for behavior modification. So I'm now applying it on you as a therapist and coach. The first T is or training. Mention 3 areas you are passionate about teaching or training. So in other words, I want to be able to see your own brand. You can't teach everything. That you are a teacher does not mean you know all subjects. So where is your own passion as a teacher? Or you say, doctor, my own is a therapist. Okay, which area? So mention 3. It can be more than 3, but let's be sure you know 3 or 2 or even 1. But not to know at all, you are neither a coach or planning to be a therapist. Then why are you keen about these 3? Where purpose is not known, abuse becomes inevitable. Dr. Miles Monroe from Bahamas of blessed memory told us that. So answer those 3 and then mention the gap you want to fill up. So that when you see this gap, you will know, here's work for me. The gap will show up as where your spectacle of diagnosis, expertise as a specialist, situation, strategy, and then what? Solution is in my head. So when I meet any case and they want to dazzle me, intimidate me, I'm already in my spectacle as a specialist, looking at the situation they are presenting and drawing up strategy to creating solutions. So I'm not moved. Because I have set before me my diagonal, and I'm always wearing it as a glass. Therefore, I shall not be moved by any client, by any situation. But when they bring a hot situation and you are fuming up and down, say, hey, gracious God, hey, oh, ooh. You are a quack. You are not a coach, but a quack.
Practicing quackery.
Quackery. So let's go to number 2, if you have done number 1. The second T model in behavior modification is called testing. So who are you testing? I won't tell you my own. I will write who I'm testing down. Or you want me to be telling you my own, everybody? If you want,
no.
I can. If you don't want,
No.
Okay, you want to be real and be free. Okay, good. Oh yeah, question number 2 on testing. Who are you testing? Oh yeah, right, 3 people you are testing, or 3 classes of people I'm testing. Number 2, specific situation around. Who am I testing? Openings I see. Or brought. Why are you testing there? Oh yeah, answer. To ensure it.
You're telling us, sir.
That? Okay, you've done your...
You're telling us your answer. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. I'll say it in my mind. I will not tell you. Okay. Why am I testing? Yes, I'm going to see now. See, what techniques and strategy have you been using? If it is just talk, say talk. Oh, you are using assessment, say assessment. You are not using anything, say nothing. You are using spirit, say spirit. So see, two, then 3. Then I'm in number D. How does your evaluation capture behavior so far? That your test. How does it capture people's behavior? Five, under number D, I can write 10, but let me I put 5 there. Do you need help? Yes or no? I need help.
How does your evaluation capture behavior?
I need help.
Take it. Take you need help. So I went through with the testing model. You take another sheet of paper, and paper is full. for teaching, and then for testing. So can we move to the third T model, which is treating? The first is teaching or training, education. The second is testing, which is what? Evaluation. The third is what? Treating, which is what? Intervention. So who are the people you are treating? Third T. Intervention. The people I'm treating, one. Number two. Number three. What are the prevailing challenges around them? Wow. B. With this now, we'll be able to know exactly who you are, what you have been doing so far, and deepen you, widen you, lengthen you, find you in that area, and you'll be huge on ground. B2. B3. Yes. Then C. What tools have you been using to treat your client? What tools? C. Tools.
Doc, please bring question B.
Okay, question
Under treatment. Thank you.
Question B. What are the prevailing challenges around there? Want to know. See what tools have.
Doctor, please, the last question on 3. What kind of... Thank you.
Oh, I've written it. B part. Measures. In place. I will see read it. Yeah. This won't be enough for me. You're welcome.
Doctor 4A, please.
B. B. C. What are the measures put in place? Then see, how is your solution package to the client? In place for application. How see how is okay dealing see how is your solution package to the client? D 2, 3. Then D, where do you need support? Support in trending your solution. Is it trending now? See. Wow. Oh, jeez. Do you what? Okay. Desire equipping evidence based Safety. Are you entrusting coaching / therapy sequence? B. Method. There's no C here. Okay.
We can't hear you.
So have we all answered the questions so far? This is the 5T model. So if you have not received my mentorship form, please indicate so that I can send it to you. When you fill that one and submit with this one, then we can engage. Then we can show you where to cross your T and dot your I. Then we can say, sir, given this area of coaching you mentioned, you need this, you need that, you need this, you need that. Stop this, start this. We bring you to size and to shape. It's incentive for you. Where we feel your testing model is not adequate, we raise it. Where we feel your treatment pattern is not updated, we raise it. Where you need customized assessment, we create for you. So if you have not received the mentorship form, because you need to fill it and send it to me and do your part so that we can engage. Okay, Atinuke Kings, I have not received. If you have not received,
Volume or audio. Volume, doctor.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Snap. Any
I
questions
can.
so far? Snap all your assessment to my WhatsApp number. You have any questions so far? What I have done for you now is called critical engagement. I interacted, interface, in order to intervene in your desk. There are 3 powers of critical engagement: interaction, interface, and what? Intervention. So everybody in the house, snap your assessment to my WhatsApp number. And then let's have it. When you fill your mentorship form and meet up with the requirement, then we'll be able to package you, beef up your structure to do 5T model. Then you will enjoy coaching. Then you will enjoy being a therapist. And then we will build facilities for you to become best in your chosen passionate areas. Any questions so far? Does anybody have any question before we call it a day? But this is what you need to know and do to be able to engage others. You need to be soundproof. You need to be discreet. You need to know what you have, for what you can do, and help people become their best self on your own ground, whether as a coach or as a therapist. So the empire you create determines the employment you get, determines the services people connect with you. No empire, no employability, no engagement. So snap it to my WhatsApp, all your answer, they are the input. And then I'll put the mentorship form on the general platform so that you can download it, fill it, and then send it back to me. I'll work with you one-on-one from next week, but tomorrow is the last day here. I will still do a wrap-up for everyone, and then you can be issued your certificate. Any question before we call it a day? Do we understand?
Yes, we do, sir. We are still in the critical engagement.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
I find out that some of the questions I don't have clear answers to them.
Yes.
Or what to answer.
You just leave them. That's the essence of your packaging. The one you don't have answer, leave them as new. When I'm packaging you, I will supply you answers and show you the nitty-gritty. I don't expect you to have all the answers. Otherwise, you won't need. You know what I'm doing for all of you? I'm raising your brand to meet up with the standard I operate. That what I get, you get. The result I have, you have.
Okay.
That's the essence. I want to be able to look through your structure and system and balance things up for you. So any question? does anybody have any question now? Package all your report, send it to me, and then I'll put the mentorship form on the hub. Download it, fill it, do the needful, and then from next week, I will slate appointment with you, and then you can be packaged. I want to thank every one of you who stayed through. 9 people stayed through. So, see you tomorrow, 4 p.m., God's willing, and bye-bye.